Holy Chevra, we are about to hop right in.
Guys, sing along.
Gam Ki Eilech, the gates of Lovens, Gam Ki Eilech, the gates of Lovens, Shema, Okay. Baruch Hashem. Baruch Shechiyanu v'kimanu v'giyanu l'zman hazeh. So I want to thank Rabbi Fischer for allowing this to happen. And the entire Fischer's Chevra. I mean, this can't happen without you guys being here. And I want a personal thank you. All these are personal thank yous, but the reason why we're here tonight, Baruch Hashem, we have the Niggun Chaburah. Maybe people have heard of it. Tonight is going to be a Niggun Chaburah. It's usually a weekly shir, but we've been doing events. I did an event last week with Chaim Guri and Shlomo Guri, the OGs. And last night I was in Mevaseret. Tonight I'm here with you guys. Tomorrow night I'm going to be in Efrat. Thursday night in Yerushalayim. And I'm telling you the truth. The reason why I'm here, besides of course Hakadosh Baruch who decided to be, is because of Elya. That's the honest truth. You know, it's true. So simply put, and it's simple. He sent me an email. He said, hey, could we do a Niggun Chaburah in Fisher's? That's a crazy thing to ask me. I live in New York. I live in Woodmere. Like, who asks such a thing? You should fly out there? But he didn't think like that. He said, let me send an email. And you know what? Because of that email, I'm not going to go through the whole ishtalshlus, but we're here tonight. You know, I want to just also, I've never been to Fisher's. I've seen a lot of videos being posted on different people's statuses, so I feel like I was here when Reb Yirmi was here. I feel like it was in this room, yeah? Okay. Closer to the face. I feel like I'm way too loud, but maybe that's just me. Oh. So I just also want to give a little bit of a shout out to somebody who I learn with every day that keeps me connected to Fisher's through Tzvi and Toots and some of the other chevra. Momo Kutner. Everyone know Momo? So I'm Zoch. I learned with Momo for every day for a long time, and I feel like I've been in Fisher's for like 5 years. So I just want to thank the guys here. You all know them. I don't, usually with the events I have to thank everybody. You don't know them, but there's Bentzi, there's Elya, of course, Avi, Shua, and Avraham, and Duvbear. He's gonna like flying from the ceiling or something. So it's mamish amazing. It's mamish amazing what's going on in the world of music. Besides the fact it's just exploding in all areas. So much music. It could be too much. But it's exploding. And music, which is the expression, the language of the soul, the language of the heart, it's so needed. And there's this new sound that's been coming out for years, and I've been listening to it, I've been connected to it, and so many people have been connected to it. You know, the sound coming out of Waterbury, sounds coming out of Fisher's. Last night of Asard, we had a beautiful event, a lot of original songs. Unbelievable, unbelievable. Mashcheni achrecha narutza. It's drawing us, running after Hakadosh Baruch Hu, running after our hearts and our souls. And it's a beautiful new sound that's coming from the heart. The lyrics are new, and sometimes the lyrics are old, but the feeling, the sound is new. It's the world of emotions, the world of heart, and the mitzvah Hashem that the rest of the world, will catch up to us, and they'll understand the greatness that's going on here. Baruch Hashem, we have the generals. There's a few generals in this world, and of course there's Rabbi Fischer, there's Rabbi Eilech, and my Rebbe, Rav Moshe Weinberger, who are like the generals of this new movement. And I wasn't sure if I was going to say this or not, but I'm going to say it quickly. I know it might be a little bit of a long night. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But a fresh story from my Rebbe, Rav Moshe Weinberger. We had a kiddush last Shabbos, a Shabbos Achim kiddush for Shabbos Mevorchim, Rosh Chodesh Adar. A good Chodesh to everybody. So very quickly, he told a story. He told the story that Rav Elchanan Wasserman, the great Rosh Yeshiva Rav Elchanan Wasserman of Baranovich, he had a Rebbe. And his Rebbe was the Chafetz Chaim. Now, these were not Hasidim at all, but Rav Elchanan had a minhag that every Elul he would go and sit by his Rebbe, the Chafetz Chaim, for the entire month. He would leave his yeshiva, I think till after Yom Kippur. For 40 days, the Rosh Yeshiva left his place to be with his Rebbe. And one time, Rav Weinberger said that Rav Elchanan brought some Bachrim with him to Chafetz Chaim in Radin. And the Chafetz Chaim was so excited to see Rav Elchanan and to see the Bachrim. And the Chafetz Chaim went on to offer his services He said, how are you to the Bachrim? What's going on? What do you need? He made them a place to sleep. He gave them food and drink. He wouldn't let anybody else help him. He wanted to do the chesed himself. Nobody could touch these Bachrim except for him. Okay, make a long story short, so Rav Chanan says to the Chavetz Chaim at the end, what's the obsession with this chesed that you're doing for these Bachrim? Why weren't you letting anybody help? So Bekitzer, the Chavetz Chaim said that when Yosef Atzadik, when Yaakov Avinu found out that Yosef Atzadik was alive, so Yaakov Avinu said, I want to go see my son, but Terem almost, before I die, I want to go see my son. So the Chavetz Chaim says, why did Yaakov Avinu have to say, before I die, I want to see my son? Just say, I want to see my son. He hasn't seen him in 22 years. Before I die, what does that mean? What is that teaching us? So the Chavetz Chaim said, what Yaakov Avinu meant was, the Yaakov Avinu knew in his Ruach HaKodesh, he knew that Yosef Atzadik had gone through a lot of nisyonos. 22 years without his family. He's in Mitzrayim, the worst of the worst. Mem Tes Shari Tuma. He knew that Yosef must have gone through a lot of nisyonos. And Yosef, Yosef Chai. My Yosef, the tzaddik, Yosef Atzadik is still alive. And says the Chavetz Chaim, Yaakov Avinu was saying that I don't know after I die if I'll ever see Yosef again. It could be because of his nisyonos, he'll be in such a high mechitza and shemayim in Olam Haba that I won't even be able to see him. But terem almost before I die, I want to see him because I don't know what's going to be after I die. So the Chavetz Chaim said to Rav Chanan, he said, you know, back when we were Bachrim, it was a lot easier. Now this is 100 years ago. And the Chavetz Chaim says to Rav Chanan, things were different when we were Bachrim. It was a lot easier to learn. There weren't big nisyonos. But these Bachrim, they have to fight different types of nisyonos. And I don't know, said the Chavetz Chaim, I don't know if after I die, I will be zochet to see these Bachrim because they might be in such a high place because of the nisyonos that they had to go through, the learning that they did, the davening they had to fight, and all the different things. I don't know if I'll be able to see them. And therefore, I wanted to do chesed for them right now so I could see them before I die. It's an amazing Maisa. What's going on nowadays, when I was a Bacher versus when you're a Bacher, it's a different world. And what's coming out, the music that's coming out of the heart, the authenticity is, it's a zechus for me to be sitting here. To be sitting here amongst you guys, amongst these musicians who are putting out the most amazing music. And so thank you. Really thank you. So everybody's asking, what's a Niggun Chaburah? What is that? So the answer is, you'll see. Very simple answer, right? That's what we're here for. But a little bit I'll say. But the rest of it you'll see. And I think we could sum it up in one pasuk. There's many psukim. But I think one pasuk I would like to say is V'taher libeinu la'avdecha be'emes. That we want to purify our hearts to serve you, Hakadosh Baruch Hu. That's what we're here. That's what Niggun Chaburah is. It's music, it's Torah. It's our favorite things in this world. So let's put it together. It's like peanut butter and jelly. Right? Peanut butter's great, jelly's great. Just put it together. What was the big, So music's great, Torah's great. Let's just put it together. So we're hearing some songs tonight. And the first song we're going to hear, some of the lyrics, because I like to get connected to the lyrics. So I'll read you some of the lyrics. Maybe you know that, maybe you don't. But if you do, sing along. Every heart needs a soul. This is a great line. Every heart needs a soul. But I lost mine so long ago. Now I'm alone, and I can't do this on my own. Every heart needs a soul. But when my heart stops beating, or when my lungs stop breathing in, can I count on you to be there for me? This is V'taher libeinu la'avdecha be'emes. Bentzi?
Where did you go when I needed you the most? Oh, I was alone, and I can't do this on my own. And every heart needs a soul, but I lost mine so long ago. Now I am alone, and I can't do this on my own. When my heart stops beating, oh, when my lungs stop breathing in, oh, can I count on you to be there for me? Oh, where did you go I count on you to be there for me. Oh. Where did you go when I needed you the most? Oh, I was alone, and I can't do this on my own. And every heart needs a soul, but I lost mine so long ago. Now I am alone, and I can't do this on my own. Now I am alone, and I can't do this on my own. Bentzi, Nueman. Bentzi, Nueman.
You know, it used to be that all the music was coming from very holy places. It's coming from Tehillim. A lot of music was coming from Tehillim, and it still does come from Tehillim. But nowadays, Baruch Hashem, the heart of the Jewish people is opening up. And we have people like Bentzi who are becoming David HaMelech and writing his own words. Songs to Hakadosh Baruch Hu, songs of longing, of yearning, songs of revealing the true I within. And that's what we're doing here tonight. And I'll tell you, and I'm sure you do it on your own, but I personally like to listen to music quiet, alone in myself. Because a song like that, when you listen to it by yourself, it can open up such a deep place within you. And this is just a Vorspice, you know? It's giving you a little taste. Everybody knows this music already. But for those who don't, listen to it on your own. So last night, I'll just tell you, last night I was in Mivaseret. And again, a lot of the music was original lyrics, a lot of David HaMelech coming out. But then this guy, Netanel, gets up, Nasan, I don't remember what he called himself. And he sang the words, Hamalach Hagol L'Sim Yikorah. Hamalach. No, he didn't sing like that. But he sang the old words that we all know. But the way, the sound that came out of his heart, I was absolutely blown away. Because what's going on nowadays, it's not just new words and new lyrics. Sometimes the old lyrics are also good. But to be sung from the heart is a whole different world. And I'll tell you, I haven't heard a lot of this music. I have lyrics, and I have names of songs, and I haven't even heard this music. So I'm excited to hear what Avraham is going to sing, Ani Maamim.
Sitting here below, day after day, asking when will you come, Mashiach Ani Maamim. Sitting here alone, day after day, asking when will you come, Mashiach Ani Maamim. Ani Maamim. Emunah shelima b'vis HaMashiach Ani Maamim. Ani Maamim. Emunah shelima b'vis HaMashiach Ani Maamim. Ani Mashiach Ani Maamim. Sitting here alone, day after day, asking when will you come? Misheach Anima, Anima. Emunah shlima b'vis HaMashiach ani Maamim, ani Maamim, ani
Some of these songs are pretty obvious. These songs are very obvious that they're tefillos. Ani Maamin, Emunah Shlema. It's obviously that's a tefillah. It's just this personal way of singing. However, there's certain songs here that you might not realize, but every song here is really a tefillah. Even if it doesn't have Hebrew words, that doesn't matter. Because everybody's taught you have to daven to Hakadosh Baruch Hu in your own language. You know, who was the first person to daven to Hakadosh Baruch Hu in his own words? Avraham Avinu. Avraham, Yitzchak, and Yaakov davened to Hakadosh Baruch Hu in their own words. At some point, we came a sitter, and now we daven Shachas Mincha of Kodesh Kadashim Mamish. But never should we forget to daven to Hakadosh Baruch Hu in our own words. And we could daven to Hakadosh Baruch Hu about our struggles. We could daven to Hakadosh Baruch Hu. We could speak about calling out to Him. Davening is calling out, but in these types of tefillahs, we call out by calling out. I call out your name and I hope for a response. I've fallen out of place and I don't know where to run. Where am I to go? I don't know. This is a tefillah. Avi, can you daven for us?
I call out your name and I hope for a response. I've fallen out of place and I don't know where to run. Where am I to go? Oh, I don't know. So I call out your name and I hope for a response. When I've fallen out of place and I don't know where to run. I will run to you. I've always wanted to. Hakadosh Baruch Hu. I will run to you. Hakadosh Baruch Hu.
And it's an amazing thing, and we all know one of the greatest things that a Jew can do is come together with other Jews. Achdus, Ahavas Yisroel is one of the greatest things. And we have to work on it in a communal level. We have to also work on it in a yeshiva. We have to work on it in our communities. It's always something that needs to be worked on. And music has this amazing power to bring all types of people together for a common purpose. Look at Yishai Rebo filling up with 30,000 people, all shapes and sizes and colors. And I'll tell you something that Elya taught me. Elya taught me something, because I was a little bit nervous coming to Fischer's. What am I going to do? I'm going to bring a Niggun Chaburah. You guys have music night. You have these guys play all the time. What extra can I bring? What's Niggun Chaburah going to bring? So Elya told me when we were speaking, he said that although the guys here get to play, they come up, they go down, it's kind of individualism. They're just a guy coming up and they come down. It's beautiful. But he said that because of Niggun Chaburah, they came together, they practiced together, they're feeding off each other, they're working together with the medleys. And so I appreciate that comment as well, because Niggun Chaburah is trying also to make a Chaburah. Chaburah can mean the Torah aspect. Niggun is music, Chaburah is Torah, but it's also creating a Chaburah of musicians. But it's also a Chaburah of listeners. Because when you listen, you can listen on your own, or you can listen as a group collectively. And when everybody's listening together collectively, even the koach hashmiya is going to be so much more powerful. So I invite everybody to listen together. You think we've started, we haven't even started yet. But before we start, I want to ask Elya to sing a song about the place that brings everything together. That's David HaMelech singing Achas Sha'alti, that one thing I ask. Osa Hagage, Shivti b'veis Hashem kol yemei chayei.
Achas Sha'alti, Beis Hashem, Beis Hashem, Achas Sha'alti, Beis Hashem, Beis Achas Sha'alti, Beis Hashem, Beis Hashem, Achas Sha'alti, Beis Hashem, Beis Hagage, Shivti b'veis Hashem, kol yemei chayei, hilach sois b'nayam Hashem, hilach sois b'nayam Hashem, Shivti b'veis Hashem, kol yemei chayei, hilach sois b'nayam Hashem, hilach sois b'nayam Hashem, Achas Sha'alti. Sing along. Beis Hashem, Beis Hashem, Achas Sha'alti, Beis Hashem,
So when I have this is supposed to have a Niggun Chaburah event where we have multiple musicians. So usually what happens is that I try to work with the musicians and I try to make a set list, an order of the songs based on a theme that I try to run through. You know, so we speak a little bit the song, we speak, so we keep a flow of the music, a flow of the theme. And I'll tell you, this time it didn't happen that way. I got a list, and they said, this is the list. I said, this is the order? They said, this is the order. So they handed me this order that I said, okay, let's work with it. Happens to be, we know that Hakadosh Baruch runs the world, and he works in mysterious ways. And it could be that I didn't, whatever it is, however it happened. But I was preparing for this Chaburah on the road to Moshav Matisyahu tonight, as the ones in the car can attest to. And Siyata D'Shmaya, whatever came out right now, according to this order, it's what Hakadosh Baruch Hu wants us all to hear, myself first, and you to listen. So first, before we get started, you need a change. We need to calm it down one more time. We're going to do another medley. Yeah, Chavra? Another medley, and then we'll start.
Oh Secha Aviyu b'mitzvah Secha Yitzidai nafshi Avinu Avraham Ki ayos aroy galafikei mayim Ki ayos aroy galafikei mayim Haikei nafshi saroy Elecha Elokim Ki ayos aroy galafikei mayim Ki ayos aroy galafikei mayim Haikei nafshi saroy Elecha Elokim Tzama 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 nafshi le'Elokim L'kerem Hayai Masai 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 Avai V'Yeroem B'nei Elokim Hayai Tzama 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 nafshi le'Elokim L'kerem Hayai Masai 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 Avai V'Yeroem B'nei Elokim Hayai Ki ayos aroy galafikei mayim Ki ayos aroy galafikei mayim Haikei nafshi saroy Elecha Elokim Tzama 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 nafshi le'Elokim L'kerem Hayai Masai 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 Avai V'Yeroem B'nei Elokim Hayai Tzama 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 nafshi le'Elokim L'kerem Hayai Masai 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 Avai V'Yeroem B'nei Elokim Hayai Ki ayos aroy galafikei mayim
You know, these are called Waterbury medleys, and the bracha I give you guys is that soon people are going to be singing Fischer's melodies. Tzama nafshi le'Elokim l'kel chai. Tzama, it's a thirst. What are we thirsting for? So the Gemara talks about going 3 days in the desert without water. Maamim is Torah. There's a thirst for Torah. It's Tzama l'Elokim. There's a thirst for the Dvar Hashem. Right? We all want to Hakadosh Baruch Hu's words. And as Chaim Guri sang this song last week, I said, Tzama, what's the gematria of Tzama? Kuf Vav Lamed is kol. So Tzama nafshi l'Elokim l'kel chai is that the kol, the voice. When we sing to Hakadosh Baruch Hu, we sing the Dvar Hashem. That's how we get close to Hakadosh Baruch Hu. So Psachli bi b'sarasecha, so they said we have to open up our hearts to your Torah. So here we go. So Sefer Shema starts. Shemos ve'erabo b'shalach. It's all about leaving Mitzrayim. We're stuck in slavery. We're slaves to objects. We're slaves to people's opinions. We're slaves to our own thoughts and our own feelings. It's a Mitzrayim, is a Mitzrayim, is boundaries that we're stuck and we can't get out. And after a certain amount of time, a person can't handle it anymore. He's so stuck. He's sick of being stuck. Vayitzak, vayizak, vayanach. Person cries out, screams out. He doesn't even know the words. He's just sick of being stuck. He doesn't even know what exactly is bothering him. He just knows that I'm bothered. And who's going to save us? Hakadosh Baruch Hu is going to come save us. It's only Hakadosh Baruch Hu, the people in Mitzrayim, they knew about Hakadosh Baruch Hu, of course. Aaron HaKohen is leading the people. But we're stuck in the 49th level of Tumah. What are we going to do? So Hakadosh Baruch Hu sends a messenger, Moshe Rabbeinu. Tell the people, I heard their cries. I heard their call. I heard that sama nafshi, l'lukim l'kelchai. And I'm going to take them out. And the people believed. The people believed in HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And HaKadosh Baruch Hu then sent the Eser Makos, explosions, l'maylam and ateva. And HaKadosh Baruch Hu splits the Yam Suf, explosion, l'maylam and ateva. Nisim galuyim, unbelievable nisim, that they saw with their eyes, dam, tzardei, kinam, arav. Ridiculous. They believed in HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and HaKadosh Baruch Hu came through. They're out of Egypt, they're out of the Mitzrayim. Their enemies are dead on the shore. Game over, that's it. The Yidden win, redemption. But the second they step foot on the other side of the Yam Suf, what does it say? They complained. They complained about water. They complained about this. Let us go back to Mitzrayim. It was better in Mitzrayim than it was over here. And we're not here to judge the Yidden of that time. We're here to learn lessons. And then, at the end of Parshas Bashalach, they said, Yesh Hashem b'kirbeinu im ayin. Is HaKadosh Baruch Hu with us or not? Is HaKadosh Baruch Hu with us? Chevra, Eser Makos, did you forget about Vayitzak, Vayizak, Kriyas Yamsuf? Did you forget? It's impossible. But sometimes the explosions that are l'maylam and ateva, that Emunah, sometimes it's not enough. God, are you there in the silence? When life feels so cold, when I don't feel whole? God, are you there in the shadows when I feel alone or nowhere to run? Sometimes we feel this way. Even if we've seen nisim in our own lives, sometimes we fall into this place of, are you there? Hashem, yesh b'kirbeinu im ayin, are you really with me? Shua, can you sing it?
When life feels cold and I don't feel whole, Eloi, Eloi, Ki ata imadi. Feels cold and I don't feel whole. God, are you there in the shadows when I feel alone, nowhere to go? Love. I know there's a reason why I'm right here talking to you.
So, Chaburah, we're holding right now by Parshas Yisroel. Not in the world, but in our flow. So, Shmos Va'ir Bo B'Shalach is a Hakadosh Baruch Hu coming into the world, explosive revelations, Emunah, and a Hakadosh Baruch Hu. It's clear, but yet we see that's not enough. Emunah is the biggest, but unfortunately, there's something inside of us that's even bigger. We don't have time to go through everything, and I'm sure you're being taught in Yeshiva. But there are certain wants, there's certain desires. Sometimes there's something called the ego, something called expectations. And even with as much Emunah as you have in Hakadosh Baruch Hu, there's something going on inside that doesn't allow us to live totally free. We might not be in Egypt anymore. We're not in Egypt anymore. We got out of that place that enslaved us, but yet we have another Egypt, and that's inside of us. There's an inner Mitzrayim, there's an inner Mitzrayim. And to be able to get out of that place, we need something. We need a guide. We need somebody from the outside to help us, a Moshe Rabbeinu, to help clear the way, to help raise us higher, to teach us the emes. And of course, that's Hakadosh Baruch Hu giving us the Torah. There's Chitzonius HaTorah, there's Penimius HaTorah, there's Niggun, there's Nister, all types of Torahs. There's Rabbi Akiva, there's Rabbi Shimon, there's the Vilna Gaon, there's the Baal Shem. All the Torah, all the different types are there to teach us, to guide us. And if I could use my own personal way of looking at this song, Duvbear is a song, Shema Yisroel. And I don't know exactly what his kavanas were. I had the zechus, to work with his brother. We had a Chaburah with Levi. That was one of the highest. So listen to these lyrics. You tell me what he's saying. Lifting me up, taking me higher. Lighten my soul, give me your fire. The Torah raises us up. The Torah is called an Eish Das Lamo. It's a Torah of fire. Words to inspire. The Torah is to inspire us. You might need the right Rebbe to teach you, but every word of the Torah is to inspire us, to get inside, inspire, to wake us up. How are we going to make changes in life? Got to make a move now through the Torah. Feeling depressed is just a test. Search for the truth. Where are you going to search for the truth? I'm going to search inside myself? You try, but you might be stuck with your wants and your desires and your expectations and your ego, and you might not know. So you need a Torah. A few more lines. Yeah, Chaburah? It's okay? I know it's out there. I'm on my way to get it. Head high, because I'm focused on the vision. Torah gives us new eyes. Got to keep cool so I can make the right decisions. That's what we're talking about. How are we going to make the right decisions? It gets hard sometimes when the devil be persistent. And lastly, you fall one step down. If you taste the fire of Torah, you burnt down to the ground. But if you listen to the music, Kisuli Asashir Azos, if you listen to the Torah, which is music, do you hear the sound searching for the truth? Tell me what you found just before I go.
Check, 1, 2. All right. Just want to say thank you so much, Reb Yirmi, for coming here and for letting me sing a song. Avi, you want to start it off? Yeah, lifting me up, taking me higher, lighting my soul. Give me your fire, come create love, words to inspire. Gonna make a move now, gonna make a praying every day for my Savior. If I wanna change my behavior, always up and down in a race, yeah. Gonna make a move now, gonna make a feeling depressed. It's just a test, search for the truth, I don't care about the rest. God is my sword, He knows what is best. Raising my soul, He taking me. Shema Yisroel, won't you hear me call? I'm asking for help, 'cause I don't want to fall. Shema Yisroel, got me through it all. I search for myself, and it is you I call. I know it's out there, I'm on my way to get it. And I, 'cause I'm focused on the vision. Gotta keep cool so I make the right decisions. It gets hard sometimes when the devil be persistent. Breaking every day for my Savior. If I wanna change my behavior, always up and down in a race, yeah. Gonna make a move now, gonna make a, yeah, fall one step down. If you taste the fire, you're burnt to the ground. Listen to the music, and do you hear the sound? Searching for the truth, tell me what you found just before I. Shema Yisrael, got me through it all. I search for myself, and it is you I go. Shema Yisrael, got me through it all. I search for myself, and it is you I go. Hashem Elech, Hashem Malach, Hashem Yimloch Le'olam va'ed. Hashem Elech, Hashem Malach, Hashem Yimloch Le'olam va'ed. Le'olam va'ed, Le'olam va'ed, Le'olam va'ed, Le'olam va'ed. Hashem Elech, Hashem Malach, Hashem Yimloch Le'olam va'ed. Shema Yisrael, won't you hear me call? I'm asking for help, 'cause I don't want to fall. Shema Yisrael, got me through it all. I search for myself, and it is you I call.
So we got the Torah, Baruch Hashem, the guide, the truth. We're in Yeshiva, we're learning. But those who know that even with the Gemara, even with Shnai Mikra, even with Mesilas Yesharim, even with Rabbi Nachman, we still may fall. Well, what's the fall? We have the Torah that guides us. So, Chaburah, listen. Again, you probably were. These things are probably spoken to you by your Rebbeim. I'm just chazering over the major lessons. But even with the Torah, Hakadosh, when you're learning, if you're not patient enough to let the process, everybody wants to change. Everybody wants the Torah to raise them up, to help them change their behaviors and change their ways, like Duvbear was singing. But if you don't have enough patience to let the process, the Torah, work through you, then it's not going to change you. You know, Hakadosh Baruch who put himself in the Torah, it says, Anochi Hashem Elokecha. I was telling the Chaburah last night, it's a Gemara, it's an open Gemara. What does Anochi stand for? I am God. Anochi Hashem Elokecha. Says the Gemara says, Ana nafshi ksavas Yehavas. The Hakadosh Baruch Hu says, I put my soul. God says he put his soul into the Torah. Now, when you meet somebody, it takes time to build a relationship, a soul relationship. The second you learn Torah and you start to taste the truth, you want it all right away. But it doesn't happen like that. What did the Hakadosh Baruch Hu say by Matan Torah? Don't come on the mountain. How many times did he say don't come on the mountain? Like 5 times. Moshe said, I told them already. Hashem says, tell them not to come on the mountain. Because when a person tastes some truth, he really sees the light, he runs after it. Because we're magnets of light. We just need to see it, to feel it. Now there's a story. There was a Buddhist monk, and he went to the master, the guru. He said, listen, Rebbe, you know, I want to become a master guru like you. And I'm ready to put in all the work. I'm ready to work day and night. How long is it going to take for me to become a guru? So the guru thinks about it. He says, 10 years. So the Talmud says, 10 years? No, I don't think you understand. I'm ready to work day and night. I'm going to put all my kishkas into it. I'm not going to go home. I'm not going to sleep. I'm not going to eat. I'm just going to work. I'm going to put everything into it. Everything I have. Seriously, if I put everything I have into this, how many years is it going to take me to be a guru? So the Zen master looks up. He says, 20 years. Because you can't push things in life. The more you push sometimes, the more you get pushed back. Sometimes you have to let the process. You do the right things. And you let the Torah, you let the Avodah work through you. What happened after we got the Torah? What happened right after we got the Torah? The greatest revelation, Hakadosh Baruch Hu, Maamim Har Sinai, after the Yetzer Makas, after Kriyas Yamsuf, Matan Torah, what happened? Egel Hazav. Why? Because people were impatient. Again, I'm not judging them. I'm just trying to learn from them. They weren't patient. They couldn't wait for Moshe Rabbeinu. Egel is Gematria 103, Emunah's 102. They thought they could push it. You can't push it. So what's missing then? So what is missing? We have the Emunah from the Nisim Gluyim. And now we have Matan Torah. We have everything. What's missing? Avram, can you sing the answer?
Fog in the distance guides me from where I began. Hashem, it's been a while now, running through these hills, screaming to you. Distance guides me from where I began. Oh Hashem, I feel like it's been a while now, as I'm traveling through to you, Hakadosh Baruch Hu.
We have the Torah Hakadosh, so what are we missing? What's lacking that we can't just get it straight? So what did Avraham sing? It's a Kadosh Baruch Hu. A person could be learning, a person could be in Yeshiva, a person could know about a Kadosh Baruch Hu. Of course I believe. Who doesn't believe? We're all believers. But all of that could be in our heads. If a Kadosh Baruch Hu and Torah is only in your head, then it's not going to help you when it's dark outside. If a Kadosh Baruch Hu is only in your head, it's not going to help you when life's difficult. Because the pasuk says, "V'yadata hayom," you shall know today. You have to learn. You have to know. You have to be a Maamim. But the ikar is v'hashivos levavecha. If we don't make our heart, if we don't make our lev a vessel for a Kadosh Baruch Hu to dwell within us, then there's always going to be issues. So Parshas Truma comes, and HaKadosh Baruch Hu says after the Egel, "V'asu li mikdash v'shachanti b'sochem." HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, make a dwelling place for me, and I'm going to dwell within it. And everybody knows that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is referring to the heart of every single Jew. HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, if you build a place for me in your heart, then I will come dwell there. V'asu li mikdash v'shachanti b'sochem bilvavi mishkan evne. In my heart, I build a sanctuary for you, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. A place that I can open up to a Kadosh Baruch Hu, a place that I can admit my mistakes, a place that I could surrender, a place that I could just speak to a Kadosh Baruch Hu. And when that happens, when a person's heart opens up, then all of that which was in his head, all of the Emunah that was in his head, all the Torah that was in his head, the Yadata Hayom, v'hashevos levavecha, now it can finally fall into the heart of the Jew. So we're sitting face to face. Yeah, it's been a while. You know, sometimes we feel that we're not close to Kadosh Baruch Hu, and finally we get to sit next to him. I don't know what to say, so I just sit and smile. Sometimes I have nothing to say. We had a falling out, so I ran away. Yeah, the Torah didn't always do it for me, so I ran away. Mishpatim, right after Yisroel's Mishpatim, that's not so simple. A lot of rules and rules and rules, so I ran away. But I'm coming back, and I need to say, I'm doing tshuva. I want to bring a carbon chatas. I want to speak to you, Kadosh Baruch Hu. But I know you're here, and I know you care. And sometimes life isn't fair. So this is a big change. Because before we had Emunah, we had the Nisim Gluyim. And we got out of Mitzrayim, it's going to be Gevaldik. But the second we entered into the Midbar, and we didn't have what we wanted, and we didn't have what we would have liked, water, we complained. We weren't happy that life isn't fair. Hashem, are you Are you with me? Because when things don't go my way, maybe there's no God. Maybe if something doesn't go my way, maybe there can't be. Because if there was a God who loved me, then everything would go my way, right? No. Listen to these lyrics. It's Gewalt. But we've been through it all, and we know what it takes. If you don't fight for your love, what kind of love do you face? If you don't fight for your love, to have a relationship with the Kadosh Baruch Hu, then what kind of love is that? What kind of Emunah is it if you don't fight for it? If everything just goes our way, then what happens when that one time it doesn't go your way? True love surpasses all issues. That takes time. And we will spend our lives together. It doesn't matter the weather. It doesn't matter rain or shine. But weather could also be, it doesn't matter whether I get what I want or I don't get what I want. Don't matter the weather. You meant both, no? Yeah. Because I know you're here. If you build a sanctuary in your heart for Kadosh Baruch Hu, you always know he's here. And I know you care. And sometimes Life isn't fair, but you'll be here. When a person opens up his heart to a Hakadosh Baruch Hu, life's not always going to be fair, what we expect, what we would want, but I know you're always here. That's a Mishkan, that's Bilvoi Mishkan Evne, V'shachanti B'sochem. Bentzi.
See them face to face, yeah, it's been a while. I don't know what to say, so I just sit and smile. We had a falling out, so I ran away. But I'm coming back and I need to say all the things we've done, all the things we've been through. And I know it wasn't all easy, but we had some good times too. Oh, it wasn't all black and white. You brought color to my life. Da, 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 da. But I know you're here. Oh, and I know you're here. Oh, and sometimes life isn't fair, but we've been through it all, and we know what it takes. If you don't fight for your love, what kind of love do you face? And we will spend our lives together. It doesn't matter the weather, because I know you're here. Oh, and I know you're here. Oh, and sometimes life isn't fair, but you'll be here. Oh, 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 oh. But you'll be here. Oh, 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 oh. But you'll be here. Oh, 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 oh. Because we've been through it all, and we know what it takes. If you don't fight for your love, what kind of love do you face? And we will spend our lives together. Doesn't matter the weather, because I know you're here. Oh, and I know you're here. Oh, and sometimes life isn't fair, but you'll be here. Oh, 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 oh. But you'll be here. Oh, 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 oh. But you'll be here. Oh, 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 oh.
So what exactly does the Mishkan, what does it represent? It represents a real heart relationship, a real heart-to-heart relationship with the Hakadosh Baruch Hu. You know what we call a heart relationship with the Hakadosh Baruch Hu? We call it an avodah shebelev. Avodah shebelev, the service of the heart. Chazal tell us, what is that service of the heart? Bilvavi mishkan evne. What's the answer, Chaburah? Tefillah. Tefillah. That's the service of the heart, because Tefillah is not about the service of words. It's about the heart. V'taher libeinu la'avdecha b'emes, like we started off. And an authentic relationship, a real, true heart-to-heart relationship, whether it's through friends, spouse, it takes time to build. And it's not a simple road. Sometimes you want more and they're not able to give more. Sometimes they want more and you're not able to give more. That there's ups and downs, even in a relationship. The tikkun's in the heart. And we have to know, like the Kotzker says there's nothing more whole than a broken heart. If there's nothing more whole than a broken heart, I'm sorry to tell you, Chaburah, that the only way then is to have our hearts broken. If you want a whole heart, if that's what you want, prepare to be broken. But Leiv Nishbar is not a bad thing. It's a building thing. And that's how you build a relationship. And sometimes there's klippas, and sometimes there's kitchrugim that try to push us down. When we're trying to daven, we're trying to connect to Kadosh Baruch, we don't feel it, we're not connected. What do these words mean? What am I saying? Kadosh Baruch, I have nothing to say to you. What is that? That's a Kadosh Baruch not pushing us away, but pushing us to a new path. Hello, it's me again, asking for a little bit of help right now, because I'm tired of feeling so down. Hello, I'm here again. So he's davening, he's asking HaKadosh Baruch Hu to answer him. You know what the main thing in life is? I gave a shir about the song, Choose Again. You know what the main thing in life is? Be'emes? It's to choose again. That is the main thing in life. Hello, it's me again, asking for a little bit of help, because the only way you could build a true relationship with HaKadosh Baruch Hu, the main thing in life, a true heart relationship, is to choose again. And even when the dial tone seems like there's no one on the other end, you just keep going, and that's what builds the heart as a vessel for HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
Hello, it's me again, asking for a little bit of help right now, 'cause I'm tired of feeling so down. Hello, I'm here again. I'm lost and I don't know what else to say. So this is just me reaching out. Why do I feel like I keep getting dialed tone? Why do I feel like I'm on my own? I know you're there, it's just not fair, and I want you to know I don't want to hear that dialed tone. Hello, I thought of you, saw you in the setting of the sun, so I figured I'd give you a try. You know, I wanted to feel you even in the dark of night, but lately I just wanna hide. Why do I feel like I keep getting dialed tone? Why do I feel like I'm on my own? I know you're there, it's just not fair, and I want you to know I don't need an answer. I
You know, so there's a machlokes when the Mishkan was told to be built. Some said that it was told to be built right after the Egel, which would have been right before Parshas Truma and Tetzaveh. So really, Parshas Kisisa with the Egel should have been before Truma, but we know that's not like that. Parshas Kisisa is between Truma Tetzaveh and Vayakov Pekudei. Why would that be? So Truma Tetzaveh is discussing the heart of a Jew, the Tefillah, the V'shachanti B'socham, the heart relationship. So even though the Egel was really before, because Hakadosh Baruch Hu wants to teach us a lesson, then remember the last time when a person was impatient, that impatience brought the Egel. So sometimes when a person is working on that relationship, if they're impatient to build a relationship, that also could create an Egel. So time moves. Time moves, and because time moves, we feel a pressure inside. We have to move. We have to do. Time is ticking. But we have to tell the time that's ticking within us to slow down. Because when a time is ticking and I feel like I have this pressure to move, it's in my head. But we have to tell our head that the heart moves slow. The heart takes time. Don't rush. Don't make another Egel Hazav. And so Matt's going to sing, "Wish I Could Fly, Please Open My Eyes," before the time takes control. And I hold on, time, won't you slow down? Time, won't you just slow down? He's telling himself, I got to slow down. I got to slow down. Take the time to let the relationship build. Matt, whenever you're ready.
Wish I could fly. Please open my eyes. Before the time
So all the Emunah, all the Torah, even all the Tefillah, all of the most beautiful ways to serve Hakadosh Baruch Hu, they really depend on us being real, on us being authentic Jews, not trying to play games, to manipulate other people ourselves. Sometimes we try to deny our feelings. Sometimes, if we feel uncomfortable, we don't want to admit to ourselves. Sometimes we might think that our feelings are babyish. But those feelings will continue to come up again and again and again. And as much as we try to suppress them and depress them, they keep coming back. Because it's in those feelings, that's our heart. That's where our heart is. And yeah, it might be uncomfortable. And yeah, maybe life isn't fair. But if Hakadosh Baruch Hu wants it this way, then you have to surrender to that. And I think there's an ocean behind my eyes. A crowd favorite, I see. So there's an ocean behind my eyes. There's so much feeling. All these emotions I can't deny. At a certain point, I can't deny it anymore. I could try to hold it in. And we do. We try to hold it in day after day, week after week, month after month. And we do a good job faking it. But I'm starting to get tired. And when I cry and I feel something I can't deny, let it out. Because somehow inside there's something alive waiting for me to live. That's my own heart. Let the heart out. Avi?
Thank you, Rebbe. Okay, no pressure. If you know the words, feel free to sing along.
I think there's an ocean behind my eyes. All these emotions I can't deny. I could try to hold it in. A little louder. When I cry and I feel something I can't deny. 'Cause somehow inside there's something alive waiting for me to live. Oh, and I can't describe the feeling of hope that never dies. For as long as I live, I'm choosing to be alive. Alive. Break through the walls that I put up, and I see the truth. The falls needed to bring me out.
Thank you, Avraham. Let's go low.
'Cause somehow inside there's something alive waiting for me to live, and I can't describe the feeling of hope that never died. For as long as I live, I'm somehow inside there's something alive waiting for me to live. I can't describe the feeling of hope that never dies. For as long as I live, I'm choosing to be alive. 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 For as long as I live, I'm choosing to be alive. For as long as as I live, I'm choosing to be alive.
So for the last personal song of the night, I don't even want to say anything. I just want to read the lyrics because I think this really sums everything up, and I think this is basically the last message. I've been searching, I've been begging, I've been yearning for you. How do we yearn? With our heart, with our leiv, lev. I've been praying now, tefillah, bilvavi mishkan evna. Now I'm waiting for you. Kodesh Baruch, I did what I could do, and now if you want to come down and settle in my heart, then you can. If you don't want to, that's your choice, and I'm going to try again. I get a dial tone. Hello, here I am again. I'm going to choose again. But now I know what's true. The Torah is true, Emunah is true, my heart is true. It's all true. And I won't let go of you. I've got nothing to lose when all I have is you. I won't let go.
Sing along.
I've been searching, I've been begging, I've been yearning for you. I've been praying, now I'm waiting for you. But now I know what's true. I won't let go of you. I've got nothing to lose when all I have is you. I won't let go. I won't let go. I won't let go. I won't let go. Time keeps passing, life keeps happening. I'm still searching for you. I'll keep praying, I'll keep waiting for you. But now I know what's true. I won't let go of you. I've got nothing to lose when all I have is you. I won't let go. 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 I won't let go.
So a very fresh interpretation. Maybe Reb Fischer spoke about this already. He just told me right now, he gave me the little Niggun Chaburah. I've been searching, I've been begging, I've been yearning for you. Hakadosh Baruch was saying that to each one of us. Hakadosh was, I've been searching for you. The Jewish heart, the Jewish soul. I've been praying. Hashem's been praying. Hakadosh Baruch Hu davens. He wears a talis and he davens. Now I'm waiting for you. But now I know what's true. I won't let go of you. Hakadosh Baruch Hu is not going to let go of us. When we do our part, this is Avi Fischer right here, fresh, off the press. When a Yid does what he's supposed to do, Hakadosh Baruch Hu says, I've been searching for that avod. I've been searching for you. And when we search for him and he searches for us, when two hearts love each other and they search for each other, now you have a beautiful zivug. Now you have a beautiful relationship of dveikus. So I want to say one last thing before we hear the medley, and then after that, we're a little surprised maybe. So Rabbi Nachman says in Torah Chaf, if I would even try to explain this, I don't even understand it, but I'm just going to read to you a few lines. Da sheyesh neshama ba'olam. Listen to this. Rabbeinu HaKadosh says that there's a neshama in this world, there's a soul in this world. Shal yodin is gala be'uri pirush Torah. That there is this neshama that through it, all explanations, all pirush of the Torah comes through it. But but it has certain afflictions. And I'm skipping like 400 lines. And Rabbi Nachman says in Oz Beis, Umisha wrote Torah. And those who want to explain and draw down the Birei Torah. I was seeing this as I was preparing many months ago, even though I didn't use anything I prepared months ago for tonight, except for this one thing. Everything changed. Umisha wrote Torah. Anybody wants to draw down the explanation of Torah, whether it's through Niggun, through learning Parsha in a different way, they need to first draw upon themselves words like fire. And the dibur comes from a leiv elyon. So it hit me. If I'm going to speak to you tonight, and I'm going to use my dibur, then it has to come from a leiv elyon. And then it hit me. Leiv elyon. Elyon leiv. Elya Lebovits. Leiv elyon. So maybe the dibur all came down because of Elya. Thank you, Elya. Wow. And let's hear another medley.
Before we sing, I want to, you guys probably saw me post and whatever, and I know you guys about this, but thank you for actually, pulling through and coming. It's a great night. Yeah. Sing along for the final two songs. Yeah.
was, if you want to. Yes. Okay, we're gonna play another song now. Let's go. That's okay. Before I say the mamash, the last words I'm going to say for the night, I want to just thank all the musicians here tonight. Elya, of course. I really want to thank you all. I thank Avi Fischer, Yeshiva. This is mamash, amazing, amazing night. I've been thinking about it for a long time, and now it finally came to fruition. So I want to end off with 1 minute. We're speaking about Tahar living L'Avdecha Be'emes V'yidat Hayam Asher V'osel Avecha. But we didn't mention anything about Adar. So Rosh Chodesh Adar Mamish right now. Now Rabbi Nachman tells us that the way that you're Mavadal Gezeres, when Haman's in the world, when there's Iran in the world, when there's a lot of bad things inside of us that we need to work out. So Rabbi Nachman says, what does he say? What's the Eitzah? Clapping and dancing. Clapping and dancing is the way that a person's body. Why? 1 second, we're almost there. We're almost there. You guys already know what's coming, I see. Joe, you don't know what's coming. Here we go.
DJ Singer. DJ Singer.
Let me set him up. Let me set him up. Give me a second. You guys ready? He's cooking. He's cooking. So the whole night we're speaking about Emunah. The Emunah in the moach, in the mind, when you learn Torah. The Emunah believe when a person davens and builds himself as a Mishkan. But the Nesiva Shalom says there's one more type of Emunah. The highest level of Emunah of them all is called Emunah Biyadayim. When a person's Emunah goes through his head, to his heart, to his hands, and he claps and dances, Emunah, it's the highest. Mordechai had tzaddik, even in the face of the worst evil and destruction, he said, it's not going to be because I believe in Hakadosh Baruch Hu. Mordechai had tzaddik lived all these levels of Emunah. You know what that's called? Tzaddik be'emunaso yichya. A tzaddik in his Emunah, he lives. Emunah b'moach, Emunah b'leiv, Emunah b'yadayim. Chaburah, listen carefully. Listen carefully. I'm going to ask you, think about this pasuk. Tzaddik be'emunaso yichya. What are the first letters? Tzaddik be'emunaso yichya is tzvi. Tzvi is gematria. Tzvi is gematria. 102, which is gematria Emunah. So tonight, Tzvi is going to play some music for us to make us clap and dance. Shemichas Adar, Baruch and Simcha. Thank you, Chaburah. Tzvi, it's up to you.
Great to meet you guys.
Who's the camera guy?
Where's the camera guy? Just leave it here. I guess we'll be okay. Someone gave me this.
The video guy, maybe?
There'll be Only thing I need is you.